next thing we're gonna talk about is what we learned from NBA Media Day. Give us some things you learned from Media Day.
Boy,
This might be a long segment. This might
oh
be a
my
long
God.
segment,
First off, first and foremost, Steve Kerr, what has this man been smoking? But from the Olympics and mentioned Jason Tatum to now he wants Krasinski and Aaron Wiggins to shoot 6 to 7 threes a game. Gee, they're not even volume 3 point shooters in order for you to do. Maybe Krasinski, but Wiggins, come on, bro. You want Wiggins shooting 7 threes? And he talked about, he said he wants to be a high volume 3 point shooting team this season. But didn't they lead the league? I'm not, don't quote me on this, but they were in the top five of threes made or threes attempted in the last couple of years. Am I wrong? Like they
yeah.
attempt a lot of threes already.
I will look. I would definitely look that up.
But anyway, like, bro, you got non-shooters or people who don't shoot that well from the three taking 7 threes a game. Come on, dog. Y'all not gonna win like that. Yeah, maybe before in the past that would have worked because you got Clay and Steph. But now you just got Steph. What other knockdown shooters do they really have besides Steph?
So in the last 3 years, so in 22, they were third in the 3-point attempts with 39. And in 23, they were number one with 43 attempts. And last year, they were number three with 38 attempts per game.
Yeah, bro. So you top three in the league in the last couple of years, bro. Like, how many more threes are y'all gonna take? And then, like I said, they don't really have any knockdown shooters besides Steph. Only other person I can
And
think of
Buddy
that's a really
Hill.
good shooter.
Buddy Hill.
Well, Buddy, yeah, you're right, Buddy, and that's about it.
No,
And
like
you got
3-point people, 3-point players. It's really Steph, Buddy.
and probably what Brzezinski. That's about it.
Yeah, really. Yeah, them.
And now you're gonna have Draymond attempting more threes. You're gonna have Wiggins attempting more threes. You're gonna have Kaminga attempting more threes. And no disrespect to them, but they're not no 3 point shooters.
And Brandon last year in 74 games, he only attempted 3 per game. So what, you want him, because remember when we was talking about that like a month ago? He wanted him to shoot like 6 threes per game.
Mm-hmm.
And Wiggins, the most he shot 3-point attempts was 2 years ago. He attempted 6 per game, but that was only in 37 games. But he attempted 6, and he shot 39%, which is the most in his career. The
But
highest percentage in his
it was
career.
only the sample size was what 30 games.
37 games.
Yeah, 30, 40 games. Like we gotta see what you do throughout the course of a season,
But
not
credit
half of
though,
a season.
but credit in 22, he attempted 5 per game and shot 39.3%. Led
Okay.
in 2 years ago, it was 39.6 on 6
Okay.
attempts. So
Okay.
we've seen it, but it's like, what you want them to come down on fast breaks and shoot and just like he wants everybody to start shooting. What he want Kevon Looney to start shooting. So that means Draymond Green. And Draymond Green, credit, he shot better last year from 3. I think that was his best percentage off the top of my head. So he just wants the whole team to start shooting this fast-paced offense. If they probably was one of the highest fast-paced teams in the NBA. I need to look that up, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, bro, I think what I learned from media day. Draymond, he got into it with a reporter. I honestly think, I honestly think that that Warriors team is coming to an end, G. I don't know if they're gonna let Steve Kerr go and try to get a new coach in there, or if they're gonna let Draymond go. Because when I was watching the media day and stuff, it just looked like the energy was off. Like the energy was like oh, we're here. We lost Clay. We know our team's not gonna do that good this year. It was just a lot of down faces and mopey faces, bro. I think that the stature and one of them is gone between Draymond Steve Kerr, or some changes are going to be made this year before the end of this year or after. It don't look too well over there.
Steve Kerr, I know he signed a 2-year extension. Draymond Green, he has 2 years left on his deal, so everything lines up. Because Steph just signed that big 1-year deal, but that was on top of the contract he's still on. So I think Steph has 3 more years left, I think, or 2. So everything is aligned together, so they can all rise off into the sunset. I mean, yeah, I saw Draymond Green got into reporter, and the reporter basically asked like they were worried about you, and he said basically why they worried about me.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh, because we saw last year when you was off the court doing dumb stuff, the Warriors were not a good team. Yes, you are older, but you are well now. You probably the second most important player on the team. They need you for your defense. You're still a good defensive player, and especially since Steve Kerr is definitely gonna run out this small lineup. And another thing I'll say this after this, like they need you because we all think Kuminga is the second best scorer or the second best scorer on the team or whatever, but Draymond Green, you are the second best player. And without them, if it's just Steph and basically rolling out with another group of young guys, y'all not going to go nowhere. So they need you to at least fight for at least a playoff spot. Like, that's what they need you to do.
And see, that's what I mean, because like him getting into the reporter, bro, he honestly did not have to get into it with the reporter. I don't know what was going on with him, but like it's like he got into it with the reporter for no reason. Like the question, in my opinion, was valid. You know what I mean? People are worried about you. You getting suspended. You getting doing all this stuff and beating your teammates up.
Bro,
like you know what I mean, bro?
You put one person in the chokehold and then you punched another dude.
That's what I'm saying. We're worried about you. You can't get mad at that question. That's a valid question. And I feel like he just popped off on him for no reason.
Bro, did you see when Steve Kerr said that basically everybody's starting position is up for grabs outside of Steph? I said, bro, what are we doing? What? Bro, what? Why? So wait a minute, hold on. He said Draymond, but we know damn well Draymond started. Yeah, so, but I was like, so let me get this straight. You guys were basically telling the Utah Jazz, hey man, we ain't getting rid of Brandon Przicki, man. We want to keep him. He's one of our future stars on the team in a couple of years. Why isn't he a guarantee a starting spot?
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about?
Or Kuminga. Why isn't Kuminga guaranteeing the starting spot?
Bro, what Steve Kerr, what is he talking about, bro?
This is what I'm talking about, man. I think Steve Kerr has coaching fatigue. All them championships they won and all them finals appearances and playoff berths and all that took a toll on him. I think all that took a toll on him. Because there ain't no way you talking like this, bro. Unless you on some pop. I mean, he is from Pop's coaching tree. So unless you on some Jedi mind trick stuff,
bro, the starting lineup. I don't
understand why you said that.
The starting lineup should be Steph Curry, AirPods, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and Draymond Green. Small team whatsoever. But that is clearly your 5 best players on the team. But you know one thing? I wouldn't be shocked if he put Buddy Hield in the starting lineup over AirPods. I won't be shocked if he did something like that. I won't be. I swear to God, I won't. I swear to God, I won't, bro. I will not be shocked if I see Buddy Hield starting on opening night, bro. I will not be shocked at all. I'll say my media day thing. Joel Embiid said he lost 25 to 30 pounds.
Yeah, I seen that.
He said that he's worried about, getting to the postseason because every year, I think I said it last week, he's always gets hurt and underperforms in the postseason. So I think he's really starting to be like, man, he's not old, but he is 30. And it's like, how long do I have left to play at a top 3 level in the NBA. And especially when I got Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Caleb Martin, all these other good players on my team. This might be the best team. He might think it, I don't know, but he might think this is the best team I ever had here in Philly. So, to make sure we could potentially get to our goal, I have to get in shape. Now, we have to wait and see how he looks, how he plays, to say, you know what? Joel Embiid looks faster. He looks slimmer. He's not bending down because he always, every time they hit the free throw line, he always bend down because he be tired. So we have to wait and see. But just from saying that, you know what? I said they trying to really win. They really trying to win this year.
Well, I was gonna say another one. I looked at the Lakers. Well, no, before I get to the Lakers, the Hornets, bro. I watched LaMelo's interview. I
I
truly
didn't watch
understand
this.
why,
What he say?
bro. I understand why people say he does not care about basketball.
What he say?
Bro,
What he say?
bro, he answered every question. First off, he didn't even answer the questions. He nonchalantly answered every question. So they'll probably ask him. They's like, yeah, so you have some ankle problems, like what type of things did you do in the off season to combat that? Yeah, I got some ankle braces and tried to see which ones fit well for me. So yeah, that was good. I'm
That's
like,
what he said.
yes, bro. Like he wasn't, bro. And then they kept trying to go deeper and deeper. Oh well, so have you talked to people like Steph Curry and blah 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 about your ankle problems? He was like, he's like, yeah, Steph had those problems with his ankles, and for me, it was just getting the right fit and trying new braces, and yeah, that was about it. Like, bro, he was so nonchalant throughout the whole entire video. I mean, the whole entire interview. But I still doesn't think he doesn't care about basketball. I think it's just the media. He don't really care too much for the media. I just want to get on the court, hoop, and go home, bro. And I'm just like Marshawn Lynch. I'm just doing this so I don't get fined. But that boy was so nonchalant up there. He barely answered any questions, bro. Did you see the Ben Simmons interview?
When he said people forget how I really am.
Yeah, like bro, when I was looking at the interview, they was talking to that man like he had retired already. It was like, yeah, Ben, we haven't seen you play like this since and last time you played, you were this. I mean, I get it. He's been injured for the last couple of years, but y'all talking to this man like he finna have his farewell tour.
Hey man, I said Ben Simmons on the it's on the revenge tour. He's definitely on the revenge tour. And no, maybe I might be delusional, so I might be falling for the hype. But I
I
mean,
don't
I
think
have
he's
no
gonna be
choice.
there all season though. I don't think
You
he's
said
gonna be there all season.
I've seen people say that, like, I think they just want him to. They hope he plays good, and then they can trade him off.
Trade him. Hmm.
But I got something else about Ben Simmons later. The Lakers. You was about to say something, but LeBron said there should be no expectations on the new look Lakers. LeBron, I love you, but first of all, this is not new look Lakers. This is the same exact team from last year. It's the
You
same
got
team,
two
bro.
new people. Your son and Dalton Connect.
Connect. I'm like, bruh. And credit, I don't think the Lakers are a championship team, but it's like while LeBron's on the team, it's like, man, we want you. It's like you basically got to win a championship. So I kind of agree with that. And I also saw JJ Redick wants Anthony Davis to shoot more threes.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis, his shot, at least from three, I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what happened. But if Anthony Davis can shoot more 3-pointers, I think that's a plus. It helps spacing with the floor for the Lakers. Helps LeBron get to the rack easily. Like, it helps. So I do hope AD shoots more threes. How many, like, just off that, how many you think he'll attempt per game?
3.
Just off. That's it.
3.
That's
I think
it.
he only attempted 3. Yeah, only 3. Because I think he only attempted 1 last year.
Man, he might how JJ Redick saying he might attempt like 6.
Nah, damn, that's too many.
And D'Angelo Russell said teams be worried about him.
Oh, bro, don't hold
You
on.
saw that?
Yeah, but before I get to D'Lo, bro, JJ Redick also said he wanted LeBron to play more off ball. I think that right there is gonna let LeBron play another year or two, maybe three. But put him more down. I think JJ Redick's gonna put him more down on the block and let D'Lo handle the ball more and let their guards handle the ball more. But as far as D'Lo, bro, I think D'Lo time is up, bro, and he know it. I'm not even gonna lie. I was watching that whole interview, bro, and he looked uncomfortable. And then he talked about he won't be surprised. You know, he kept saying, if I would have came back, if I would have came back. And then he talked about how, Laker Nation, they talk so much stuff about him and bad mouthing him and trashing him. And then he talked about, this is a whole new team. JJ's coming in here implementing new things, and it's a lot of new structure. And I think D'Lo gone, bro. Just by looking at his body language and how he was answering questions, bro. I think he gone already. I don't think D'Lo will make it on be on the Lakers after the trade deadline.
Dang, after the trade deadline?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be on the Lakers no more, bro. I think they're gonna trade him mid-season.
Okay, well, if the
Because
Lakers
he was
trade,
already a scapegoat last year.
man, I said that last year. I said D'Lo gonna be the
Yeah.
scapegoat regardless. It don't matter.
Mhm.
That bro, D'Lo had a great game. D'Lo had that great game in Game 3. Or was that Game 4? No, it was Game 3 against the Nuggets. We still lose. Then what was that? The next game, he dropped 0 points. Bruh, it don't matter. D'Lo's going to be the scapegoat regardless. He's going to be the scapegoat regardless, bro. I got another one. The Raptors, they basically are going into this year as now expectations. They're basically saying, like, because I saw Jakob Hurdle, he basically said, like, this is, he didn't say a rebuilding, but that's basically what it said. It's like, this is like a rebuilding team. So what expectations should be put on us? And I was like, might be,
You have to
but
be
I think,
competitive. That's one only expectation you guys to be competitive.
I mean, can they fight for playing?
Yeah, they can. Because the East is so weak, they can.
I mean, I
But
like
they don't really have
Scotty.
no expectations.
I like Scotty. RJ Barrett's good. Quickly's good. Bruce Brown, I think he's going to be gone, Mitch, in like the trade deadline. I think he's going to be gone. Then after that, I don't know what they're doing. I don't. After that, I don't know what they're doing. But they are building something. And also, um, the Rockets. I saw they want to play at a faster pace. I saw Fred VanVleet. He said that Ime Udoka. He said Amin Thompson is basically like he could put him anywhere on the court. Ball because he can ball handle, rebounding. He could do all of that stuff. And Fred said, want to shoot more threes and just be a faster pace. And I'm like, you know what? The Rockets, they got a lot of good players on that team, and they do got a lot of like shooters. You got Fred, you got Dylan Brooks. I think Jalen Green is a good 3-point shooter. Man, who else in the
They got a
starting
lot of
lineup?
athletes too. They got a lot of young athletic wings on that team. So being more fast paced, I understand that. Because you got all these athletes. Imagine Cam Whitmore and
I
Jalen
forgot
Green
about Cam,
and a
bro.
man and a man Thompson on a fast break, bro. Oh my God. All of them got at least, I don't know if they 40-inch verticals, but all of them are high jumpers. Every single last one of them.
You got another one? I know you talked to you
Um,
earlier. You said about the Pelicans. You kind of
uh,
said something about them.
uh, uh, before I get to the Pelicans, AD. JJ Redick wants AD. Well, the AD said he didn't care about individual accolades. He's lying. But he's definitely lying because he was emotional about him not winning the defensive player of the year or even being in the conversation for it for real. But JJ Redick talked about getting AD some of those accolades. So I think JJ Redick is gonna try to put Anthony Davis in a position to where he can try to obtain the Defensive Player of the Year. Because I think he was only in talks for it like what, once or twice, but he's never won, and that's crazy.
They be giving it to Rudy Gobert.
That's crazy. But as far as the Pelicans, Zion, the big talk of the Pelicans is Zion's dropped some weight.
And he got a beard.
And he got a beard. He look like what damn, never mind. I was gonna talk about some dude from the movie. I can't even remember the dude's name though. But yeah, he looks a little slimmer. I'm still kind of worried about that team and no big. They gotta figure that out. Cause Zion playing the 5 all season is not gonna do it, bro.
They're gonna roll out a starting lineup of DeJounte, CJ, Brandon Ingram, Herb Jones, and Zion Williamson. That's what they're gonna do. It's either that. It's either that, or if you put Daniel Tice in, I'm not doing it. But Willie Green, it wouldn't shock me. He probably put Herb Jones on the bench, keep CJ McCollum in there. I wouldn't be shocked if he did something like that. If that's Daniel Tice starting.
If that's the case, they might as well just flip Brandon Ingram for a big, bro.
They've been trying to, bro, but nobody want that. Nobody want it. And I saw something. I don't think it was the Hawks specifically, but I saw something like maybe like a month ago. They said like nobody basically wants to get Brandon Ingram like that max contract, and especially he played bad in the playoffs.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because he's been injury prone on top of that.
Injury prone,
because he's been injured every year since he's been with the Pelicans.
Besides that year, he won Most Improved. He was really good that year. That was like his first year with them. He's been good that year. But yeah, them not having a big, it's just because like your really legit rebounders on at least in the starting 5, Zion don't even rebound like that.
DeJounte and Herb Jones.
What does DeJounte average?
I think he had like 5 or 6 boards last year.
Still ain't good enough. And then who's gonna be your closing lineup? Who's gonna be the closing lineup?
Oh, they probably put Trey Murphy in. Well, nah. That's a great question because Trey Murphy, he deserves to be in the closing lineup. Probably the same starting 5 to be honest.
Hey, if Trey Murphy is playing good, like in that game and whatever time it is, he will stay in there. They might put CJ or Brandon Ingram down. Not all the time, but sometimes. Let me see. Trey Murphy, he averaged rebounds 4. I know Zion gave me 6. Brandon Ingram, this man gave no, I think that can't be no, okay, here we go. He only gave me 5. They don't got no big man.
And what about DeJounte?
Like you said, 5. He averaged 5. Wow. So from your starters, you can't rebound. Jokic, like you've been saying, Jokic, Embiid, like they could get killed on the rebounds. They could
even
get
Nurkic,
killed.
Sabonis, like AD, like they ain't got nobody to rebound. Sagoon, like it's so many bigs out in the West.
I had 2 more. They popped in my head, but Jordan Poole says they expect to make the play-in, man.
Hey, he's starting at point guard.
2 guard. Malcolm Brogdon starting. I would think.
No. They said Jordan Poole starting at point guard.
For real?
Starting at the 1 this season. Yeah, he's starting at the 1 this season.
So Malcolm Brogdon coming off the bench?
Probably, yeah.
So they got who start. So Jordan Poole, is it Bilal Coulibaly? Is he might start?
Probably.
Kuzma, Sarr, and Valanciunas?
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. Oh yeah, last thing. Giannis said him and Dame did not work out at all this summer. Is that a problem?
Like work out together? Like they
Yeah,
didn't
they
work out
didn't work
together?
out together like
No,
all
I don't
summer.
think that's a problem. No, I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's a problem at all. Most of the time, NBA players don't work out with their teammates until they come back to training camp, or they do like little pickup games like a couple of weeks before, or they have like a little mini training camp. But no, I don't see that as that's not a problem. It's not a problem at all.
And oh, we forgot about this. Even though we kind of talked about it last week. Jimmy Butler came into training camp on no BS. You know, last time, the first time he came in with the fake dreads, then last year he came
The
with the emo look. This year he came
emo
in
Jimmy,
regular. He came in
it's
regular.
it's contract year. He trying to get that money. He trying to get that money. He said, "I'm finna come in here on business."
He no games, bro. He like you said it last week. He want that money, man. So he said, "Man, I gotta take this for real." So no BS because he showed it came in with that emo no fake
Pat
dread. That was
Riley
crazy.
talking about Pat Riley talking about he don't want to pay me. All right, I gotta show me, and somebody gonna pay me.
So are we gonna get? Could we potentially get
Bubble
an
Jimmy.
MVP type Jimmy Butler year? Cause
Hey, that's why I told you I had him between him and Paul George. I didn't know who to pick because, like I said, Jimmy contract year. People play out of their mind during their contract year. I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy played like 70 something games this year.
hey,
He at least gonna play 65 because he gonna try to make an All NBA team. Because if he make that All NBA team, he can use that as in his contract negotiations to say like, "Hey, I'm still this All NBA player, so I need y'all to pay me that bad."
okay, I do have two more. Kawhi Leonard, they asked Kawhi Leonard about the Paul George, and he basically said that Paul George isn't his savior. Because they was talking about like, are you upset that he left? You know what you think about it.
Mm,
And he basically said like, Paul George ain't my savior. Like I really don't need him. I mean I like him like a brother or whatever, but he said I don't need him. So it's like it's Kawhi Leonard, and especially since he got the knee issue, it sounds like he's somewhat on business. And he said, and he's gonna try and like start the regular season, like start it off.
yeah, I agree with him. I don't think PG is their savior, but you can definitely use him right now. You injured and you might not start the season off. So it look like you do need him. He may not be your savior, but you need him.
And this is my last thing. Jason Tatum, their media days was like a week before because they went to Dubai this week and whatever. But he said this is not the best of me. Like this is not the best
Mm,
of Jason Tatum.
mm.
You agree with that? Like this is not the best of him.
Uh, I think he still got some left on the bone. They say that he tweaked his shot this summer too.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you see the video? I
so
forgot to show you that, but did you see it?
no, I didn't see it. I
I'll
didn't see
find
it.
it after this.
But
But
yeah, I think he does still have a lot of well, I wouldn't say a lot, but he definitely does have some meat on the bone still. I think Jason Tatum could be a more efficient, and I think he could be a better scorer. I wouldn't be surprised to see Tatum averaging 30 plus like Joel Embiid. He has that potential. Um, yeah, and more consistency. But yeah, I don't think this is the best Jason Tatum yet. I don't think it is.
I definitely don't think this is the best of Jason Tatum. I think we can definitely see a better version of him, a better
Mm-hmm.
passer. Can Wouldn't be shocked, maybe not this year, but sometime in his career, he gives me 10 rebounds. Definitely a better volume scorer. Like we can definitely, this is not the best. We can definitely see a better version of him. And the same goes with Jalen Brown. And you said it last, and I think you said it last week or the week before. I mean, Jalen Brown got something to prove to him. He got something to prove too. You know, didn't make the Olympic team. Yeah, you won the the finals and the conference finals, but it's like it feels like people still didn't give them those two respect. And somebody I remember this like maybe like in the middle of summer, they said, "Man, this might be the worst summer I've seen like a championship player type get, because how do you not get respect and y'all win? Y'all finally get over the hump, but people still not messing with us and
Don't
nobody
even
respects us
view
then.
y'all. They don't even review them as the well. Of course, they're the champions, but I feel like people don't even view them as the champions, bro. I feel like they view them like that Lakers bubble championship. Like, yeah, y'all champions, but y'all ain't really champions.
But that is it for our NBA Media Day reactions. The Lakers, y'all got to do better because that was not it.